guys, it's your girl Jalicia and I'm back with another video. Now today's video is going to be a little bit different because today, as you can see by the title, we gonna have a serious conversation about starter Loc Aftercare. And when I say aftercare, I mean after you leave the salon, okay? All the things that you should be doing and should not be doing. If you have starter locks, if you are interested in starting locks, or you already have mature locks and you want to hear about all the stuff you should have been doing, stay tuned, boo. Stay tuned. Let's start off by saying, first of all, this lipstick is the L'Oreal 70% Yum. I showed you guys this in my makeup haul. And on top of it, I have this Sephora brown sparkly one that I also showed you that makeup haul that I'll go ahead and attach right here because, fun fact, none of y'all watched that video. How y'all gonna message me talking about you want to see clothes and makeup and waist beads and then y'all don't watch it? Actually, disregard that because I know why y'all didn't watch it. And it's because YouTube be trying me. Okay, I be MIA, but that means y'all can't alert the media that I'm back. I'm trying to do better, okay? Give me a pat on the back. But anywho, this video is going to be made because I's tired, okay? Tired. T-I-Y-A-D. Tired. Because y'all know I'm from the islands. I'm tired of having conversations with people about starter lock hair. While I do understand starting your locks, especially when it's your first time doing so, is nerve-wracking, as a stylist, I've been nerve-wracked myself because of the things that you guys, that I deem to be common sense, but really isn't common sense. So we're going to talk about it today so that I can forward this video to everyone else who needs to hear it. And I'm encouraging you guys to share it to all of the people who you know need to hear it too. Really quick, I know someone's going to ask, this is a Melody Asani necklace. I've had it for like 2 years. I've never worn it. Remember when they were popping on Instagram? Yeah. Alright, so we've gone to the salon, we've had our natural hair twisted or interlocked or braided into our locks. We're done and we're leaving. Now here's the problem that I have. As a stylist, I feel like it's disrespectful to take someone's money for starter locks and give them no kind of care after. And I do find that there are lots of you out there that don't get any advice from your stylist whatsoever. And shame on you, stylists, because are you a stylist? Are you? Okay, you have clients having no idea what they should and shouldn't be doing. And then when they come back in 2 to 3 to a month to get their first retwist, you mad because their hair's a mess. I personally feel like all of that falls on you. So today, let's talk about it. So for those of you clients who have those kind of stylists, I'm very sorry, but today you're gonna find out what you need to be doing. Now you've come home, your locks are looking nice. The first thing that you should be doing is stopping off to a beauty supply and getting you a stocking cap, also known as a wig cap, also known as a do-rag. You know, the difference between a do-rag is that it has a long thing hanging in the back. Guys use it for their waves and you can tie it all the way around. If you a black girl and you was growing up anytime in the 90s, 2000s, then you know we use our do-rags for what? Our own doobie wrap, but that's another topic. So that's what you should be using because as a starter lock person, what the fuck? As someone with starter locks, you should be tying your hair down every single night. No excuses. I don't want to hear you don't have a wrap. I don't want to hear it fell off during the night. The only thing that could fall off is a bonnet. And if you're wearing a bonnet on starter locks, you see that direction? Exit stage left. Because no, bonnets are for weaves, honey. That thing is not going to stay on. It's going as soon as you lay down, that bonnet going to be off. And I don't care how new and tight it is. No. Now let's be clear. I'm an island girl, so we make stocking caps ourselves. But this is a homemade stocking cap that I made for Ray. As you know, Ray's hair is long as hell. Now when I say homemade stocking cap, I mean this is the waist part of some pantyhose. When you have a lot of hair, usually you get the queen size, but you can get whatever size you need. And you cut the waist off just at the legs. And then you tied it a knot. Like that, and you flip it over. This is an island people's stocking cap, okay? And you put it on your hair. You can see this is a large one, so for Ray's hair, he can stuff his hair all the way in there. And then you put it on, and then you go to bed. That is it. Now, this The wig cap looks like a mini version of this, but if you have starter locks and your hair's not long, the wig cap would hold it down perfectly. However, they're selling these as like lock caps and all that stuff in the beauty supply. So again, a do-rag or this is a requirement. You need something that's going to hold your head down taut. Tight, taut, snug, secure. Okay? Don't this look like a puppet? Secondly, when having starter locks, you're going to need to tie your hair down and secure it every time you shower, when it rains, or when you exercise. Those are the requirements, especially if you started with the twisting. Now, if you started with interlocking, then your hair is tight to the scalp and it does have to grow out. So you don't have to treat it as babyish as you would starter locks, but I also advise you to tie those down as well. But anytime there's water, so if it's raining outside, guess what? You need to tie it down. And if it's raining and you need to go out in the rain without an umbrella, I'm gonna need you to put a plastic bag on top of that do-rag, okay? Because we need your hair to stay dry whenever you're showering, especially men, because fellas, y'all will go under that shower and dip your head under like nobody's business because you always can wash your hair in your shower. Well, guess what? Like I tell my clients, them days is over, okay? It's done. And good, because as a girl, we never had them days. But you cannot wash your hair every night, okay? Or every shower. Every shower when you wash your hair, that first wash gonna wash all them locks out, and then you're gonna have to give them people that starter lock money over again. So if you're cheap and you want to secure the coins, you're going to what? Tie it down in your shower. Right! A+ for you! So you're just gonna come on my channel, watch my video, and not subscribe? Why? Click all 3 of them hoes, okay? Alright. Y'all be getting some. Now, thirdly, if, let's say you're my client. My client does not require to oil or condition their scalp as much as anyone else because I severely grease, oil, and moisturize my clients. Severely, okay? So the point where they don't need to oil their hair for at least 3 weeks. And I do that because I found that doing hair and asking clients, did you do this, did you do that? They ain't gonna do it. And if you're a stylist, high five. You know they ain't gonna do it. So what I do is I oversaturate the hair to compensate for the 3 weeks to the month and a half that they're gonna be in between twists. Now my starter lock clients are on a 3-week basis. You have to get your hair done every 3 weeks, and I'm washing every 3 weeks. If you have starter locks and they're saying not to wash your hair, run, leave now, okay? And don't worry, because I'll soon be having Loc consultations for you guys online, and then you can just ask me and then we'll go from there. Because no, I'm washing every appointment. I don't want my clients to wash their hair until they're about 3 months in, and when I say wash, I mean wash on your own, but I'm thoroughly cleaning your scalp and your hair every appointment. Okay, so when it comes to moisturizing and all of that, let me show you what I'm currently using. Now on top of the oil that I usually have my clients in, I've shown you guys this before. This is the Cream of Nature. I'll insert a picture because this is wiped off by how much I've been using it. This is the Cream of Nature Strength and Shine Leave-In Conditioner. If you've come to me, you've seen this before and I've pressured you to buy this. This is what I spray on my clients. It has a, can you see that? Very fine mist. I use it on my own head as well, as you can see. Getting on my glasses, but it's okay. We're gonna power through. And it smells amazing and it coats your hair really nicely. So I advise you to get your hands on this. You can get it from anywhere Cream of Nature is sold, even Walmart. So you don't have no excuse. Also, I grease my client's scalp. Now this is the grease that I like. If you don't like it, you use a grease that you like, okay? This is the Blue Magic Original Super Sure Grow. I don't know if you can even see in there. But it's one of those grease that have the herbs in it. It smells amazing. If you ever smelled African Pride grease, it smells like candy just like this. But it's made with shea butter, jojoba oil, and Japanese green tea leaves. This is what I like. But if you don't like this, you feel like this is too black, use whatever grease you like, but you do need to coat the scalp. On top of that, I used an hair oil and I seal the hair at the end. You can use whatever oil you want, but you need a moisturizer, you need to grease your scalp, in my opinion, and you need an oil. Those are the things that's necessary. Now, that's really it. If you're my client, those are the only things that I ask of you, because I'm responsible for everything else. But you have to tie it down, keep it dry, keep it moisturized. Those are the requirements. Now, if you have long hair and you have a style, you can take down your style. You can put a headband. I mean, starter locks is not something that you have to really freeze into place, but you definitely want to do that. Now, I definitely want to go and touch on the things that you do not want to do. And obviously, I've already mentioned, you do not want to get your hair wet. You do not want to wash your hair on your own. And you definitely don't want to wash your hair within a week. That's just going to waste your money. You definitely want to give your hair time to get old and start budding and grow a little bit so that your locking process can begin, because without the frizz and the budding, there will be no lock. So it has to happen. Other thing that I say do not go through your hair with a comb at all. And I mean, even if it's itching and you want to get that rat tail comb in there, I would advise not doing that. Not within the first month of your starter locks, because it will tangle and pull your locks. All of that will happen, okay? Trust me. But if you're itching, you do want to take your finger, isolate the itch, and scratch it. You definitely want to scratch your hair because, honey, you need to, okay? So definitely do that. And if you find that when you first get your starter locks, it's itching a lot, you need to oil your hair, because a lot of times, especially within the first retwist, second retwist, your hair isn't trained yet, so it needs to be trained to stay that way, and the product is new on your scalp, so it does provide itching, especially when you take your stocking cap off in the morning, or if you have a extremely busy job where you're moving around and you're sweating profusely. You definitely need to tie your hair down for that. And again, any working out. So after you take that off, honey, and that scalp gets that air, it's definitely gonna itch, and all that is normal itching. Now, this is gonna also sound funny, but do not freak out, okay? When you have starter locks, you don't know what's going on, and a lot of times you make big issues of things that are non-issues and are normal. Frizzing, hair looking puffy, your hair in the beginning looking like the locks are only on the end. Those are all things that are normal to starter locking, but it looks weird when you're just beginning. And nothing's wrong with you. Everyone's done it. Even me. Even me, when I started my locks, I used to ask Ray every day, is it locking? Is it locking? Is it locking? Because in my mind, I was like, no, something's wrong. Me. And I'm the one doing the hair. So that just lets you know it's a normal thing. Like when you don't know something's going on, you pay more attention and you're more concerned about it. So I get those questions a lot. Another thing that I want to stress to you that some might not find important, you do not want to go to every Tom, Dick, and Harry to get your hair done. So ain't no first retwist at Michelle's, and then your second retwist at Teresa, and then the fourth retwist at Jalicia. No. Now, I do understand there's situations where you have to go through stylists. And honey, if you're in a situation where you need to go through stylists, and I'll leave a video right here that is an older video, but it tells you how to pick an loctician and when to say goodbye. But if you need to go through one, go through one. But if you find someone that you trust and you like, try to stick with that person, because you do not want all kind of hands in your hair, because some of us have growing hands and some people have eat away hands, which means it'll eat your hair away, okay? And all the people that's in your hair do not mean good for you. And I'm one of those. I'm putting love and energy into the hair, and I need you to do the same, or else it's just not gonna work. Now, I have a whole host of other videos, but I definitely wanted to put this out there because these are the pressing issues with starter locks that I find that I experience the most. Now, if you have questions in reference to starter locks, leave them down below and we'll continue this conversation. If I think of any videos that can associate with this that I've done, again, older videos, I'll leave them down below. But I guess I'll be in the process of updating my videos. I guess we can do that. That'll be fun. And I do want to let you know that I have started recording my clients, so that whole series I didn't forget about. Also, I have a video coming up in reference to my Loc Consultation. I'll be doing 15-minute and 30-minute segments available via FaceTime or Skype. So that video is coming up as well. So I'll link that here if it's already available. If not, look out for that shortly. Thank you guys so much for being loyal. Continue to watch. Continue to be subscribed. Continue to share. We need you to start sharing more my video to everyone because I'm back and I want everyone to see it, okay? If you have any questions, of course, leave it down below. I love you guys and I will see you in the next video. Peace out!